Werewolf here. It appears Styxhexenhammer666, a libertarian influencer, has been arrested on charges of domestic assault. That is all any of us know for certain at this point, and I want to state that no matter what you think of him, he is innocent until proven guilty, just like the rest of us. Talk to any police officer, corrections officer, counselor, anyone with first-hand experience in these things of domestic abuse. While a lot of these cases are what they can be taken for face value, many others are not how they sound. In some cases, it's the person who fought back who ends up getting charged. In other cases, the allegations could be made up entirely, or in other cases, we may never know who is really telling the truth. It's not unlike in the film Rashomon by Akira Kurosawa. Unfortunately, in all of its immaturity, many on the internet sphere will declare Styx guilty because they need views for their channel to make videos about him, and a lot have been poised to ruin his reputation. Watch my video on Michael Crichton's novel Disclosure, where Crichton outlines a blueprint of just how easy it is to set up false allegations, to destroy an individual's life, and inadvertently bring down those around him, even not directly connected to that person. Now, one thing I did notice that's particularly disturbing, this being close to the eve of a presidential election, a number of other influencers, Laura Loomer, CNN, finally admitted that they aired Photoshop pictures of her next to Donald Trump to push this rumor that she was having an affair with him. Laura Chen, Tim Pool, out of the blue allegations of Russian money laundering. Is this a purge of right-leaning influencers? I remember Laura Loomer was one of the early victims of the social credit rating system in our country back in 2018. Could this be a night of the long lives? I'm working on a review of Michael Savage's book, Banned in Britain, talking about his own experiences well over a decade ago and how he warned us that something like this is very likely to happen. Unfortunately, a lot of influencers on YouTube and elsewhere who can't even figure out if their Tinder date is for real are going to declare Styx guilty, just like they did with Mr. Beast, based on empty speculation and details that they obtained vicariously from other influencers. Perhaps Styx is guilty as charged, in which case he must suffer the consequences. Now, Styx, as I know him, seems to be a mild-mannered guy, is particularly polite to the people that he debates, that disagree with him. In a sphere of the internet, where most people's narcissism is on full display. One specific thing I want to mention that I respect about Styxhexenhammer is he said that he will not mention his daughter's name online. He will not show any images of her. He's going to wait till she's grown up enough and has a level of mental maturity to understand what the internet is, what the dark implications of putting herself out there are going to be, and then leave it entirely up to her to decide her level of participation in this. And contrast that to a lot of normies that I know that pimp out every detail of their kids' lives on social media. I imagine in the long run that may be far worse than any of us realize for those kids. In an era of evolving deepfakes and AI, we are not unlike the people in the cave in the shadows of a wall in that ancient Greek story by Plato. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Get the word out. And until next time, life, liberty, and the pursuit of...